Yes. Now we are on our second harmonic pattern, and this is my absolute favorite pattern out of them all. We are still on gold to USD, the bat pattern. We are also going to be building it using the XABCD points as well. First, here's a low, which is going to be my starting point. So it's my X anchor point. Next, this high is going to be my A anchor point. And I'm going to use my regular Fibonacci retracement tool to measure this pullback. So fib from low to high, and yep, that's a pullback to at least 50% retracement, just what we needed. At the end of this wick is going to be our B anchor point for our bat pattern we're building. So starting on our building blocks, after identifying the key high and low points on the chart and all of the legs, I can now use my regular Fibonacci retracement tool from X to A to find a retracement of at least 50%. Let's zoom in and build our bat pattern. So the rule for the B leg is the candlesticks of price can wick the 0.618 Fibonacci level, which would be in the Gartley pattern territory, but they cannot be closing on above or below the 0.618 level. And what I'm talking about are the candles. The candles cannot be closing on the 0.618 level. The bat pattern will be invalidated, and now it's been upgraded to a Gartley harmonic pattern. So back to the building blocks of the bat pattern. We have our X, A, B anchor points, and now we need to find C. To find C, you have to use a regular Fibonacci retracement tool from anchor point A to anchor point B to discover anchor point C. And for a C point to be valid, you must have at least a 50% minimum retracement as well. So quickly take out your fib tool and place it first on the A point and drag it to the wick of the B point. And quite obviously, we had a much deeper retracement than the 50%. And if I learned anything from video games, is that the difference between a butcher and a surgeon is precision. The rule to the C anchor point with the bat pattern is that price can wick the A level, but cannot close on or above as shown in this example. So what do I mean by getting surgical? It's that to make sure that you're using the data that's on the screen, the true data. Put the Fibonacci on the tip of the candlestick, whether it's the high or the low of it. A slight centimeter or inch off will either validate or invalidate your setup. Don't pretend it sold more than it did. Lock in. As we zoom in to microscopic levels to the body of the candle, just to make sure it didn't close on the line, that one pip or this little gap still makes it valid. So back to the building blocks because now we need our entry. The D anchor is always our entry point. And for the bat pattern, the Fibonacci entry level is the 0.886 using the regular Fibonacci retracement tool from point X to point A. Let's apply it. Here's the 0.886, and that's the entry for a buy, right on that level. This is the D entry point at the 0.886 Fibonacci retracement level. So let's annotate on our chart and draw our XABCD bullish bat pattern. Just like the Gartley, this pattern also has a stop loss at the 1.13 Fibonacci level, taking your regular Fibonacci tool from point X to point A. Take profit 1 can be found by taking the regular Fibonacci tool and start from anchor point C and place it at the end of the wick of the D anchor point. Take profit 1 is the 0.382 Fibonacci level, and take profit 2 is the 0.50% Fibonacci level. So the green line on my chart is TP1 and the yellow line is TP2, which here on gold, after 459 pips of profit, it turned around and just like that, at the 0.618, it wicked and flipped. As soon as it hit TP1, the trade was completely done. TP2 is a yellow bar because it's to signal caution for too much bullish momentum. If I was to invert this chart, this could have been a bullish bat pattern in another life. Swap these over and the rules are still the same. So I hope you enjoyed this one. This pattern is my absolute favorite.